How big is he?
He just has a little D-ring snaffle in his mouth.
16.
And just because of your
15.3 maybe.
you might you would maybe need more leverage.
15.3.
Not that it matters. Not that you'll just find him a little more sluggish than what, you know.
Just kind of, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, you'll figure it out, but don't think that you couldn't switch bits. Like, not today, but.
Yeah, I saw that you just had that in there. I thought that was nice, though. That's what you're riding him in.
Well, we don't even really need much bigger. I'm really strong and probably shouldn't have anything bigger.
I know that feeling. I'm like, nope, snaffle.
I can apply a fair bit of pressure with this. I actually managed to apply enough pressure to him to get him off his front legs.
Oh, wow.
I got him up in the air. I can make any horse rear if you give me enough time. But I can easily, I only did it once with him. Wow. But that took a lot.
Wow.
I was getting my point across. It was on purpose, but. And he's so steady, he's going to pull good scores in dressage.
Yeah.
And he does get, like, he'll get bigger movement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't, and his canter's really lovely, so.
You guys really don't have to keep moving. It's not like I'm lunging. You guys can stand in front of me.
We don't want to be in front of, we don't want to be in front of us, too.
I know, I feel like I'm, like, first of all, lunging a horse. Second of all, you know those, like, people that, like train behind you? That's what I feel like.
That's what we're doing.
I'm like, what is going on? I've given up because I've done this one too many times. I'm like, just videotape my head.
Like him, it's fun.
Yeah, mine's built very downhill. He's a little heavy. You gotta ride really up and.
Well,
It's not bad. I mean, my footing's really dusty.
I mean, he used to curl. So.
it's making me laugh. Okay, so out of the horses that we saw back there, the younger horses, which ones are still for sale?
I don't know that I have anything for you
Okay.
that you would, except for babies, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you want young, but just not that young.
And
For you know what I mean? You would have, he would work for you probably. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
That would be the one that's here. I always get a variety, so there's always something new coming through. I mean, I have a girlfriend who's got one for sale that's lovely, but it's $25,000.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
No, I know what you mean.
2'6" courses, and that's what your warm bloods, your big fancy moving warm bloods
Are
jumping
gonna-
are gonna cost.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're kind of stuck with appendix and thoroughbreds.
Yeah, which I'm not ever anti-appendixes or thoroughbreds.
So he's not lazy.
No.
Gonna have to add some Oh, you poor. He's just so. He looks like he's loping.
I know.
Very smooth.
Oh crap! I was watching.
Oh, I don't have a lot of energy today.
He doesn't either. So you're a
I
good
know
pair.
that caffeine. I had a lot of food. This is the fake energy.
That burns off, eh?
Well, they have happy hour at Starbucks now. So.
Yeah. Oh, we stopped at happy.
So how long does it take you to get to any kind of town?
Gatesville.
Okay.
Is that like a 30-minute drive? 20 minutes?
Oh, it's right in here. It takes me 15 minutes
That's not too
to
horrible.
get to Gatesville.
That's not too
But
bad.
it's not got a Starbucks.
No, it does not.
We make really good. I make a wonderful chai tea that's almost comparable to what Starbucks has. My husband does his own French press, makes all his own coffees, and I mean, we don't go out for supper because it's senseless. We can cook better than any of those places in town.
Yeah.
So does your husband do the horse thing or no? Not at all.
He is. computer nerd. It's not a bad deal.
No.
Oh. He has the nicest draft cross by far that I've seen in a long while. This is what I bred in Canada.
Yeah.
But it's more almost a 3/4. It doesn't look like a half and half.
Because you said his mom was a.
I don't know what his mom is.
Oh, okay.
I would guess his mom is a thoroughbred and his father was the Percheron. And there's a guy, a fox hunter in Texas, that stands a Percheron stud and breeds them to thoroughbred mares for fox hunter purposes.
Okay.
Then you end up with a more refined versus the draft mare and the thoroughbred sire. It does seem to. Yeah, it's scary, isn't it?
Oh my god, what's gonna happen?
He's terrifying.
Really wild.
When he gets heavy, but then he lightens pretty much right away.
Yep. And there's just moments, I think it's when he gets unbalanced. He still he runs into the times when he's got to lean. Do you know what I mean? When he's like, oh, I lost my balance, I'm not strong enough here, I don't have the coordination quite yet.
Yeah.
Right? Just greenness stuff rather than I refuse to, I'm heavy in the mouth and I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, I can be light, but then I fall apart and you're going to hold me up.
I think it's a little distracting, but I guess that's to be expected.
To me, yep. I mean, he's as broke as I ever get on. Most of what I ride is like, the first 60 days.
I can get him to
Steering.
Stopping.
Yeah.
send the
Go
trough.
forward. Forward, backwards. Huh? Where's your sister? Oh, why weren't you riding?
I think I'm about to go ride.
How many horses do you guys have to ride? No?
3.
3?
They'll ride other stuff. She was going to help me tonight, so she wanted to ride it. I said, oh. She could, just that it wouldn't be as pretty. Yeah. Until it gets bigger, you're probably not going to get his attention.